Welcome to It's Not Soccer. Subscribe for more football news. Matchday 3 in the Champions League saw a number of twists and turns as 8 teams took to the field across Europe on Tuesday. Liverpool 2-0 Rangers. An early free kick from Trent Alexander-Arnold set the tone for a brilliant night at the office for Liverpool, who dispatched of Rangers with ease. With everyone excited to see how Giovanni van Bronckhorst's side would cope in an all-British affair, Rangers struggled to contain Liverpool despite their conservative shape. 40-year-old Alan McGregor kept them in the game with a catalogue of fine saves, keeping the Reds out from open play. For all their dominance in possession and in winning the ball back high up, it was Mohamed Salah who doubled Liverpool's lead from the penalty spot in the second half. Rangers remain rooted to the bottom of the group on 0 points and must show more fight next time out. Ajax 1-6 Napoli. Another goal for Mohamed Kudus just 9 minutes into the game was the dream start for Ajax, whose evening surprisingly turned into a disastrous one as they were thrashed at home. When Giacomo Raspadori leveled the contest after 18 minutes, the floodgates opened and Luciano Spalletti's side pulled no punches, peppering the goal and punishing Ajax for stealing an early march. Giovanni Di Lorenzo and Peter Zielinski turned the game on its head before halftime, before Raspadori grabbed his second mere minutes into the second half. Ajax capitulated and a red card for Dusan Tadic put the seal on a terrible evening that has seen them fall to third in the group. Club Brugge 2-0 Atletico Madrid. Group B continued to surprise as Club Brugge maintained their perfect record with a shockingly convincing victory over Atletico Madrid. A cagey affair in the opening stages saw chances shared between both sides, which made Kamal Sowa's opening goal after 36 minutes all the more important in tipping the scales. Proceedings remained open after the break as Atleti pushed hard for an equalizer. It proved their undoing, though, as Brugge doubled their lead just after the hour mark through Ferran Jutgla, leaving the Spanish side scratching their heads. And when Antoine Griezmann missed a penalty with just under 15 minutes to go, the writing was on the wall. Brugge are sitting high and mighty at the top of the group with 9 points, while Atletico, Porto and Bayer Leverkusen all remain stuck on 3 points. Porto 2-0 Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen's poor fortunes on a domestic front spilled into their European campaign as they were beaten away at Porto. Chelsea loanee Callum Hudson-Odoi fired Leverkusen in front in the first half, but his goal was chalked off for a foul in the build-up. Porto then went ahead themselves, but Mehdi Taremi's goal was also disallowed and Leverkusen were awarded a penalty thanks to VAR. Patrick Schick missed from the spot, though, as the game somehow went into halftime goalless. Porto finally drew first blood late into the second half when Zaidou Sanusi headed in at the back post. Galeno then put the seal on things for the hosts with 4 minutes to play as Jeremy Frimpong was sent off for Leverkusen. Bayern Munich 5-0 Victoria Plzen. In the early kick-off, Bayern Munich clinched a second win in as many games in all competitions with a complete thrashing of Victoria Plzen. Leroy Sane had his tail up from the first whistle and opened the scoring after 7 minutes, before Serge Gnabry and Sadio Mane got in on the act to make it 3-0 well inside half an hour. Sane then secured his brace after the break, which was followed up by a goal for Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting for 5-0. Julian Nagelsmann's side now have 9 points from 9 in the group stages, while Plzen sit plumb last having shipped 12 goals and scored just 1. Inter 1-0 Barcelona. Despite struggling in Serie A, Inter were able to hold on for a huge victory against Barcelona thanks to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Barcelona did have the ball in the back of the net for an equalizer in the second half, but VAR ruled that Ansu Fati had handled the ball in the build-up to Pedri's goal and chalked it off as a result. Simone Inzaghi's side did everything they could to hold on to such a slender lead, which infuriated Xavi and Barcelona, who continued to knock but somehow couldn't find a way through. It wasn't pretty and they certainly rode their luck by escaping strong penalty shouts, but Inter got the job done and ensured they sit above Barca in second place ahead of next week's meeting at Camp Nou. Eintracht Frankfurt 0-0 Tottenham. Spurs leave Germany frustrated, but can be content with their efforts as they played out to a goalless draw with last season's Europa League winners. A lack of goals wasn't for the want of trying as both sides desperately tried to break the deadlock. Harry Kane and Son Heung-min began to breathe life into the game before halftime, but couldn't put the gloss on their finishing. That continued after the break as neither side could find their range, with half chances galore being spurned. Level on the night means it's level in the group table, too, with Spurs and Eintracht Frankfurt both sitting on 4 points after 3 games. Marseille 4-1 Sporting CP. It took Sporting just 51 seconds to take the lead in France thanks to Francisco Trincão's curled effort. So how, then, did they end up shipping 4 goals? A combination of Marseille responding very well to falling behind early and the Portuguese outfit capitulating is the answer. 2 quickfire goals had Marseille in front after 16 minutes, which was closely followed by Sporting goalkeeper Antonio Adon being shown a straight red card for a severe lapse in judgment. Things went from bad to worse for Sporting as Leonardo Balerdi capitalized on a mistake from the substitute stopper. Chancel Mbemba added a misery-compiling fourth in the closing stages to give Marseille their first Champions League win of the season. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, It's Not Soccer, for more football news.